Hi, this week I want to talk about the lumbar spine and some common injuries I see occurring at the lumbar spine while treating the runner. In the lumbar spine you have vertebrae, and on each vertebrae you have facet joints that need to open and close when you move certain directions. Now in the runner, many times you have excessive movement occurring at the lumbar spine, which over time can result in pain. What can happen is as the runner lands, the pelvis is not stable, so it can drop. As I explained last week, this could result in knee pain or that IT band pain. It can also cause lumbar pain. From the rear view, as I'm loading, if I'm dropping the hip and my upper body is laterally side bending, I'm causing a compressive force on that facet joint. With repetition and mileage, a lot of the runners start to report pain in that region. Now some exercises that you can do for that are the 5 exercises I discussed about strengthening the hip in last week's episode. Some other things that you can add to it is just looking at the way you move. So you can have a friend videotape you, or you can simply look at yourself in front of a mirror while performing these certain exercises. The first one, and what I like to have my runners do, is tuck in their shirt or take their shirt off, where you can really visualize your waist. Stand on one leg. Just by standing on one leg, you should see that the waist should be level. If you stand on one leg and your hip drops, that could be an issue. Now what you're going to do as you stand in front of the mirror, you're just going to perform squatting, single leg squat, paying attention that the hip does not drop. The pelvis stays level, there's no dropping, and you're just going to perform repetitions. You're going to do each side because there could be imbalances one side versus the other. As you feel comfortable, you can progress into a little bit of in-place jogging. At the same time, watching to make sure that the hips stay level and there's not a lot of dropping. Anytime there's dropping going on, this could cause shearing forces in the lumbar spine. Second common thing that I see, this is able to see from the side view. As the runner extends their trail limb, if they don't have good flexibility in their hip, their low back can arch. With every load that you take and the hip is extended, if the low back is arching, that can also cause stress to the spine. This is often caused by tightness in the hip flexors. The hip needs to extend so you have a nice stride length. If that does not occur, then the low back compensates. A simple stretch to do this, you get into your half kneeling position, you tuck the pelvis under, you tuck your butt under, you put your arm up. This elongates the front of your pelvis, your hip flexor, and if you're not feeling a stretch just yet, you can slowly lunge forward until you feel a stretch, holding that stretch for 30 to 60 seconds. Repeat that each side 3 to 4 times a day. See if that helps with your low back pain. Thank you.